We often discuss that strategy is so important in a triple threat match. To emerge victorious, a superstar must be able to seize opportunity. That could include letting an opponent do all the work in beating down the other participant and then coming in to reap the benefits.
If you ask me, this one has what it takes to be right up there with some of the great triple threat matches of the past, including the classic we saw at WrestleMania 30.
An incredible combination. What a stomp. Good grief. The rack attack coming. This might be it. Oh, my. RKO!
That just happened?
Oh, what a slam. He wants no part of the outside. Here we go. Back inside the ring. And he's heading back in. Ducks under. Oof. What a stomp. Good grief. Uh-oh. Oh, nasty impact. Ooh, what impact. Oh, what a Mayorana. Oh, drop kick. Harsh impact. Look out here. Tossed around like a rag doll. Look out here. This could be huge. This might be big. Now in full control. Ooh. Now back to the ring.
There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat match. A superstar must keep in mind the no count-out stipulation can mean that the match is going to be fought in every possible location. All that matters is when it's time to go for a pinfall or submission, the participants have to be in the ring.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. We've witnessed on a number of occasions the personal issues between competitors forcing the match to overflow into the crowd, up the ramp, or in the locker room. In a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so it's essential for the superstar to remain composed enough.
Big slam.
That has got to be it.
You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
When this guy's on, look out.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars. We've seen this before. Butterfly DDT.
That might have done it, Cole.
Shoulders down.
At the up.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Powerbomb planted.
This one's over, guys. What a slam, Michael. Neck breaker.
Schoolboy. Wait, no! Under a slam.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
There may be no coming back from that slam.
Here's the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Yeah, he found another gear and is racing right now.
You're watching Monday Night Raw.
If this superstar can duplicate the effort in that match here tonight, then we're in for one heck of an entertaining contest.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Ooh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my. I knew it was only a matter of time.
And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time.
The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Wow, running senton.
Man, that's going to hurt.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height. Just striking at will.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Back in from the floor. He's bringing it back inside the ring. You gotta believe this one's over.
This is all but over.
Oh, look at that.
Nailed it.
This is it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Showing some quickness there.
German suplex spike.
Something big is coming. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Talk about having a living hell beat out of you.
Look at the height.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oof.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Back now inside the ring. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Slam down hard.
No, reverses it.
Ooh, what impact.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. Bringing it back into the ring.
Ducks up. Pele kick.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Bringing it back between the ropes. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it.
This is all but over.
Look at this.
Schoolboy. Wait, no! Slammed with authority. This one is over.
Yeah, you don't go in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Sin Cara takes it.
And so it begins.
Oh, man.
Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. Well, that's one way to surprise an opponent. Man, what a slam. Bulldog. What a stomp. Good grief. Big time slam. Vicious. Harsh impact. Caught with the elbow. Right on the jaw.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
Drop kick. Beautiful. The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant and fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Boom, what impact!
And the ref goes down. You need a new ref out here fast.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh!
Suicide dive.
Oh, nasty impact.
I don't know how much more of this he can take.
Things look bleak right now. Oh! Boom, what impact! The double E's!
The end may be near, folks.
That's over at this point.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Back in the ring again.
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the match begins.
Incoming. Boom! This could end it in a hurry. Back and forth we go. This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh, what impact. Looking at it here.
Beautiful technique.
That should do it.
Shoulders on the mat. Well, that was a close call.
Can you believe this?
Super kick.
This one is over.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Here's where one of these three superstars needs to be and maybe near.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
Look at this. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
What a strike. What a stomp. Good grief. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
The intensity of this match has been incredible. Knee drop.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, that was unreal. This one's over, guys.
Yes!
Unreal performance.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
What a stomp! Good grief! Nailed it! Ooh, neck breaker. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
At the arm.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man.
Harsh impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Super kick!
Eludes that one.
Ring rattling. Oh, perfect kick. The double E's. Harsh impact. Beautiful technique. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Dropped from above.
Oh my gosh.
What an uppercut.
Trap the arm.
A cutter! Oh, and a double axe handle! Incredible height.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Ooh!
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. A win here in this triple threat match can go a long way in solidifying yourself as a serious threat to the rest of the locker room. One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat.
That should do it. Uh-oh. Here it is.
Oh, impactful slam!
This one's over.
Got the shoulders down.
What a stomp! Good grief!
The WWE Universe is coming unglued, an absolute fever pitch here.
Going for it all here.
Comes up big with the reversal.
And he's heading back in. Boom!
There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat match. A superstar must keep in mind the no count-out stipulation can mean that the match is going to be fought in every possible location. All that matters is when it's time to go for a pinfall or submission, the participants have to be in the ring.
We've witnessed on a number of occasions the personal issues between competitors forcing the match to overflow into the crowd, up the ramp, or in the locker room. In a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so it's essential for the superstar to remain composed enough to remember that the match must end in the ring.
Facts like that are not always easy to remember when a superstar is so focused on destroying their opponents. In a triple threat match, a competitor must take advantage of the no countout and no disqualification stipulations. They must also remind themselves that when it's time to put someone away, it must take place in the ring, not on the outside.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant in fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
You know, this is just one of those matches you want to sit back, relax, and just take it in.
You gotta believe this one's over. These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Some superstars who have competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Back in the ring again.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have an...
I think we're about to see it.
Bam! What a slam!
That has got to...
Look at this.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. Styles clash. Game. And AJ Styles is your winner.
Here we go with this huge triple threat match.
And if you ask me, this one has what it takes to be right up there with some of the great triple threat matches of the past, including the classic we saw at WrestleMania 30.
Oh, what a boot.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
A superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind, that at some point their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the match begins. A superstar must stay away from the awesome strength of Razor Ramon. And if the bad guy gets you in the razor's edge, you can bet it's all over.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Oh, nasty impact.
Neck breaker.
The bad guy, Razor Ramon, is so powerful that an opponent can't focus on just defending against one maneuver. But that opponent always has to be ready to defend themselves against the razor's edge.
Razor Ramon is so strong, you never know what the bad guy is going to do when he's on the offensive. But a superstar must stay away from Ramon's power and not get caught in the razor's edge.
Counter here.
Ooh, no luck against Ramon there.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
He's expending a lot of energy, so he's got to keep that in mind.
Oh, what impact. Just raking the face. Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Wow, what a choke slam. Victory is on the horizon.
Eludes that one. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Straight punch, nothing fancy. Nailed it.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
There's a pin now.
A quick reverse.
Harsh impact.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw, the flagship program of WWE.
Not so fast.
Beautiful technique.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Big knee.
If this superstar can duplicate the effort in that match here tonight, then we're in for one heck of an entertaining contest. Oh boy, he is rolling. Boom!
Gets out of the way of that one.
Lariat.
The end may be near, folks.
That's over at this point. Somebody's got hops.
Back in from the floor.
When this guy's on, look out. This could be it.
What should Razor Ramon's mindset be at this point? Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
This triple threat match really seems to be getting the best of him here, guys. I don't like his chances.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Ring rattling. That might have done it, Cole.
And will this be it?
Yes.
And a kick out by Razor Ramon.
Too early in the match to end it. Head scissors applied. And, oh, look at this.
Will he be victorious?
Ramon with the win.
That was impressive.
triple threat action underway now.
Ooh. Gentlemen, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air as we kick off this triple threat match.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Look at this.
Bulldog! Ooh! Nailed it. Boom, what impact. Right across. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, Bulldog!
One-handed.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, what impact. Neck breaker. Jumping face buster. Bulldog.
Delivered with force.
Incredible agility.
He's not looking like himself here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat match. A superstar must keep in mind the no countout stipulation can mean that the match is going to be fought in every possible location. All that matters is when it's time to go for a pinfall or submission, the participants have to be in the ring.
Bulldog! We've witnessed on a number of occasions the personal issues between competitors forcing the match to overflow into the crowd, up the ramp, or in the locker room. In a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so it's essential for the superstar to remain composed enough to remember that the match must end in the ring.
Facts like that are not always easy to remember when a superstar is so focused on destroying their opponents. In a triple threat match, a competitor must take advantage of the no countout and no disqualification stipulations. They must also remind themselves that when it's time to put someone away, it must take place in the ring, not on the outside.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Back in the ring now.
In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ Styles. This battle overflowed with mayhem before the match even got underway, thanks to Luke Harper attacking his former leader, Bray Wyatt.
Drop kick.
Right on the money.
It's not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled the rivalry with renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt ended the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds used his body as a weapon. It was pure chaos as AJ Styles followed suit with an unbelievable array of aerial attacks on both superstars. And John Cena continued to fight back in hopes of winning a record break.
I think we know what this is. You gotta believe this one's over.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
After decades in the sports entertainment business, I feel like we know Rey Mysterio fairly well. But Corey, there's still that element of mystery when it comes to Rey, isn't there?
Yeah, that's because that mask he wears, Cole. I'm telling you, he's hiding something from us. I just know it. Why else would he wear that mask?
Byron should wear one.
Agreed.
Hey,
Oh, nasty impact.
unlike Corey, who is clearly a conspiracy theorist, I don't believe Rey Mysterio is hiding something from us underneath his mask. It's just part of his Lucha Libre heritage.
Oh, don't get me started on Lucha Libre. They're all hiding something. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, Sin Cara. Can't trust any of them.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Dominating shoulder tackle.
Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here.
He may very well be running on instinct right now.
He's hurt. Yeah, he's in bad shape right now. But come on, it's nothing we haven't seen him overcome in the past.
The running Meteora.
Nasty impact.
Sit-out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Oh boy, he is rolling. I can't help but be impressed by these three superstars, guys. This has been absolutely intense. Harsh impact.
Neck breaker.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
Here we go.
Ooh, what impact. But can he follow up here?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it.
Oh my.
Showing some quickness there. He's going for it all.
Just attacking the back.
Nailed it.
He wants no part of the outside. Look out! Keep your eye on this one. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. Look at this. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Oh, what impact. Sleeper slam. Clothesline. And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Neck breaker. Back between the ropes. When this guy's on, look out.
Elbow finds its mark.
Uh-oh. Twist of fate.
This one's over, guys.
Penny predicament. And an ear fall.
It's going to take more than that.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
This has been a battle.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Harsh impact. Just a debilitating neck breaker. You gotta believe this one's over. Neck breaker. Twist of fate. That has gotta be it.
Second time? Sure, why not?
Twist of fate. That's how you put an exclamation.
The shoulders are down.